Hey, what's up, guys? Shauna Steele back with another video for you guys today. And I decided I wanted to check out more of the My 600 Pound Life episodes because I'd done those. People seem to like them, especially from my perspective, somebody who started at 605 pounds. And I'm 326 as of this morning. But that's just because I've had coronavirus and I'm friggin' been sick as hell. So I've lost a good bit of weight, just sweating it out and just being like ran the hell down for the past week or so. So I'm going to still say I'm 328. I'm not going to take credit for those extra 2 pounds right now. But later on, I'll take credit for it. If it stays off, I'll take credit for it. But Doug has surgery to aid weight loss. And I think in this clip, we're going to get to see a little bit of the surgery. Because I had it, right? But I didn't do hardly any friggin' research at all. I was just like, you know what? Hell, I need this surgery. I don't care what y'all do. Scoop my stomach out with a spoon, because I just need to get this weight off. But I hope they're gonna show us some of what it looks like. Because honestly, I've seen how they pull the stomach out and stuff, and obviously have the scars myself. But I've never really watched the surgery. I know that's crazy for you guys to hear, but hey, maybe we'll see in this video.
Douglas Armstrong?
I'm so nervous right now.
I'm still waiting to see her smile.
I worked so hard.
She did it. She did. That was like a half smile. Are we gonna take that one, guys? I'll take it. That was a smile in my opinion. She always has the resting bitch face, but hey, she smiled, so I'll take it.
Last month, and I know this is it. If I don't hit my goal this time, I may be about to lose everything.
601. Oh my gosh, you did it!
That's a good feeling, because a lot of people don't know how to take the kind of victories. Even me, myself, I'm super focused on that last 78 pounds I need to lose. And I have a tough time taking compliments from people and just being like, hey, you've lost a lot. I'm like, nah. When I see that 250 on the scale, I'll accept that. But he's even wearing tall socks and stuff like that. Stuff like that's hard to even wear as a big guy. That's what I was just thinking. Because I only wear ankle socks because it digs into your ankle.
The 600-pound limit is a really big threshold for me. So it's a little disappointing.
But I'm so proud of us. Ashley helped me do this, and I'm just so thankful we did this as a team.
Hello. Hello.
A lot of people need that support system, and it sounds like she was really supportive because he's saying they did it as a team. But for me, I think the most I lost in a month was 30 or 40 pounds. I never lost anywhere near 55, and if I did, I was totally dehydrating myself to the point I was damn near in the hospital, because I did do that a few times.
How y'all doing?
Good.
All right.
All right. So you're down to 601, and you're 2 pounds away from being under 600. All right. That's 55 pounds you lost this past month. So you're getting used to eating less, huh?
Yes.
How is your level of activity?
Oh, great.
Very good.
You know, a lot of people, when I talk to them, they're like, oh, my body just doesn't want to diet. I can't get used to the amount I'm cutting my food. And it's almost like your body kind of adjusts after a week or so, because for that first week, hell yeah, you're going to be hungry as hell. It's ridiculous how hungry you are at first, but then your body kind of gets used to it, because I was only eating once a day for probably 2 months leading up to my surgery. And my body just kind of got used to that new routine, and it became a lot easier at that point.
To refrain from overeating for a month isn't easy. But Doug has shown me he's willing to work at this process to lose weight. Okay, you showed me that you can work hard at this. So I'm approving you for weight loss surgery.
Okay.
We'll get you on schedule soon.
Thank you so much.
All right, you're welcome.
I mean, I wish he showed a little more excitement than that. But I would have a tough time showing that much excitement with cameras in my face and all that stuff too. So, I don't know. I'm not very good at showing excitement in the moment, but later on, I guarantee he's going to throw himself a little party because that's a big deal, right? He should be very proud of himself.
Patients that are over 600 pounds and eating 10,000 or more calories a day can shed a lot of weight quickly when they start a limited diet. But when the patient just reduces their diet, they will always go back to overeating after a few months. So the next step is to give the weight loss surgery as a tool, to give him time to start therapy and begin dealing with his emotional issues.
Yeah, I mean, that was my problem. Like, I was losing weight and I like would do these crazy strict diets, but then eventually I'd have to stop. Like, I couldn't keep it up. So I was like, man, just let me get the surgery. I'll get on a roll. Let me get the surgery. But you really have to be in the right mental state to be like, okay, like I can, because you could hurt yourself after the surgery if you just start eating junk again. Thankfully, I didn't make that choice, but I was doing a lot of the crash dieting and screwing up and all that stuff. So when you guys see me be hard on people on these, like this show or whatever, it's just because like I know I screwed up. So when I see them screw up, like it's almost like I'm looking at myself, and it's kind of hard for me to a point, you know?
That are driving him to eat. It's ideal that you lose a little bit more weight before your surgery.
Okay,
So keep at it and get under 600. Okay?
great.
I'll see you soon.
Thank you.
See, there's
I did not see that one coming.
see, there's the excitement I was waiting for. But yeah, he should be proud of himself. He's like, losing that much weight in a month is nothing to shake a stick at. So, I mean, he's really doing his thing. The other guy that lost like 140 in 2 months or whatever, that guy was friggin' killing it. Like, I don't know how the hell he pulled that off because that's just astonishing. But 55 in a month, that's a crazy amount.
Oh my God. Oh.
That is crazy.
That is.
I'm genuinely surprised.
Wow.
Awesome.
I'm really happy.
I've worked so hard at this, and to get it is
Look at that. That's that slow victory walk on out of there. He's just sitting there. He's mugging the hell out of that camera, too. Like, yeah, I'm the friggin' man. But, I mean, you should feel that way. I mean, I walk around that way every damn day. I was walking into the store the other day and looked at my reflection. I was like, hey, sexy. And I was just like, everybody just starts laughing at me. But I really walk around like that. Like, I think I'm the friggin' man everywhere I go. And I don't care what anybody else thinks about me.
just a little surreal.
This approval means everything to me. It means that I'll have another lease on life. It means that I'll have a chance to
It's a fresh
live
start.
a longer life.
For sure.
That I'll have a chance to be here for my kids.
I mean, honestly, for 600 pounds, homie's walking pretty good. So his activity level, I guarantee, eclipsed mine because I was pretty much just barely moving. He hopped up, walked right out of that joint. Like, he is a big boy, but he's at least getting around. So he's definitely working a lot harder than a lot of other people on the show because a lot of people just get the surgery and don't do the exercise. I've been fighting the Rona for the last week, so I haven't been lifting weights or anything, and I feel like I'm letting myself down. So I think I'm going to start trying to lift weights again tomorrow morning if I feel up to it when I wake up.
And be here for Ashley. I feel like the doctor has given me this amazing chance to get my life back.
Love you.
They move pretty quick on this show because even when they were like, yeah, we're going to give you the surgery, they schedule mine like a month out. They check your weight every week to make sure you're doing what you're supposed to do. There's still all kinds of blood work and stuff you got to do. And then they have you weigh in one more time, like a couple days before, just to make sure. I was the first appointment in the morning, like 6 a.m., because he said he didn't want anybody else on his appointments for the rest of the day. Like, they move really quick on this show, and I think that's just a benefit of being on the show because, I mean, really, you don't have to go through all those clearances. They just have to approve you.
I'm really happy to be here and happy that I'm getting this surgery. But it's hard not to be scared.
Because of my signs, there is a risk that something can go wrong. So it's the unexpected, I think, is my biggest fear.
I was a little nervous, I'm not going to lie, and you're crazy if you're not nervous going into surgery. But for me, Like, I was just so ready to get it done. It just kind of blew by. Like, then the nerves hit me a little bit, but I was just like, yeah, let's just get this friggin' show on the road.
I just want to get this done so I can get moving to the next step and start making some more progress.
Nice, big, deep breath.
I think that when they put that gas mask on me, it kind of clicked in, like, okay, it's time to friggin' do this.
Today, we're attempting to perform a gastric bypass surgery on Doug. His height and weight.
It wouldn't be my 600-pound life if they didn't show his little hot dog or whatever. Jesus, man. Why do they always gotta try to embarrass somebody and show their friggin' private parts on this show? He better have got enough money off of that, or he could have at least put it on OnlyFans and made a couple bucks or something.
Makes him extremely difficult to position where the instrument can be maneuvered inside of him. So we're positioning the table in the way that allows
I didn't know
this.
they did that. I wonder if they had me all up in the air like that with my balls out or something. I'd like to know that. I'm gonna ask my surgeon next time I see him if he had my whole nuts hanging out, just standing straight up like that. 'Cause that's crazy.
But he can't stay that way for long. So if we encounter any delays, we may have to end the surgery early.
Ooh.
Gastric bypass is the most effective way to treat morbidly obese patients.
Okay, so he's having the full bypass. I had the sleeve, right? So I don't know if you can see, but I have like 4 little scars across here. They're just like a little line, and then I have one up here. Ooh, look at that. Rock solid, baby. But no, I didn't have the full bypass because I was worried about like being able to get nutrients later on, and that's, I think, a big problem people have when they have the full bypass. I just had the sleeve done.
When we do bypass, we reduce size of stomach to a size of small orange to limit the amount of food the patient can eat at one time. Turn the room light off.
Man, that's crazy.
We also remove part of intestine so they can absorb fewer calories.
They had a whole rod in my stomach like that? Damn. That's wild. They were doing some Iron Man stuff to my stomach, and I didn't even friggin' know. I just thought they went in, cut it out, yanked it out, and they had these whole rods in me. They were treating me like a damn pincushion, and I didn't even know it. I mean, obviously, I knew I had some kind of machine in there. I just didn't know that there was a friggin' giant rod in my stomach. Like, that's crazy.
From what they eat.
Probably should have did a little more research, right?
I'm anxious to find out how the procedure has gone. Doug is my very best friend. He is the foundation for our family. I would be just
scary,
a
right?
complete wreck without him.
All right, we need OG tube to compress your stomach. If you can get that down, go back. The biggest obstacle.
You know what a lot of people don't realize? Like, because they're like, why do you have to lose weight before the surgery? It makes your liver shrink, because when you're that big, you have a fatty liver, and they have to kind of like maneuver around your liver to cut your stomach and to pull it out. So if you lose that 50 pounds beforehand, your liver shrinks, and it makes it easier for them to operate. And that's what a lot of people don't get. But they're like, but if you're losing weight, why not just fly? It's like a speed thing. When you're that size, you have to lose the weight quick. So, well, you don't have to, but it's going to take you years and years and years, opposed to, 16 months for me, and I'm getting close to 280 pounds down. So, yeah, the surgery absolutely saved my friggin' life.
Right now is that Doug has a very thick abdominal wall, which makes it difficult to maneuver the instruments. And he has a very long abdomen. So there is a long distance between his intestines and where I need him to reach to connect to his new, smaller stomach.
Y'all are gonna tell me they had more rods in me than a friggin' porn star? That's crazy. I can't believe they did that to my poor stomach. Well, actually, I didn't want the stomach. They could have it. So, like, I'm super happy with the surgery. But it's crazy to see what was actually going on, because I really didn't friggin' look. I was just like, I don't care if you guys use a friggin' spork you got at KFC to cut my stomach out. Just take the damn thing.
That issue is making this a very difficult surgery.
Whoa.
All right, rotate and don't do anything. Rotate the other way.
That's crazy.
Open it up a little bit more. All right, you got it.
Ugh.
Super. All right, room light on.
You know the first thing I remember when I woke up from surgery? It's the crazy urge to burp. You feel like you have to burp so bad, but you just can't. It's like, it's a terrible friggin' feeling, and I hope I never feel it again. Because it's like having a itch that you can't scratch or whatever. That's how it feels, but it's in your friggin' stomach. And it's so weird. And they're like, oh, you have to burp, you have to pass gas, whatever, all this stuff to make sure that everything's working properly. And it's pretty painful, but I was up and around like a couple of hours after surgery, to be honest. I jumped right up. The nurses were freaking out because I'm acting like, nothing happened to me. And I'm like, can I take a shower, do this? I'm up walking around the whole floor because they're like, you have to walk the floor. So I was walking, between 5 to 10 times a day. But yeah, it's a weird feeling for sure after they cut your friggin' stomach out and you're sipping a protein shake.
Let's get him closed up right now. That should do it. Surgery went very well. He had a full gastric bypass and everything looking good.
Yeah.
This will help him to continue to lose weight, but this is really just the beginning for Doug.
Yeah, it helped me out with moderation. I think my surgeon came up after a few hours and he was like, well, I think he might have said like happy birthday to me or something. It's the start of your new life. And it really was, because my life has gotten monumentally better from this surgery and from losing the weight. It's just crazy to see what actually they did in there, because I didn't care how they took my damn stomach at that point. I was like, just take the thing, because I need help. Like, I need to lose this weight now or I'm not going to be around in 5 years or 10 years, whatever. I just didn't think I was long for this world without this surgery.
Surgery repairs the body from being able to take in so much at once and help the patient get well really quickly. It essentially removes the physical element that allow him to gain weight and clears the way to deal with the emotional element of overeating.
Yeah, he's starting to come to. I still can't eat very much at all. Like, if I always use like this comparison, but let's do something a little harder. Like eggs. Say I scrambled up 2 eggs. That's 100% going to fill me up. And that's all I'm going to be able to eat. And then if I wanted to, I could eat again in 2 hours, but I make myself go at least 4 to 6 before I eat something else. So I'm not like packing on the calories through the day. But also when I woke up from surgery, like I think my dad had come to see me or something. He was like, you have lesions on your liver. I was like, Dad, what the hell are you talking about? And I'm like freaking out because I think something's wrong with my liver. And they're like, no, it was something with your gallbladder and we think we might take it later. Nothing's actually really all that wrong. So my dad's telling me it's my friggin' liver. I'm sitting here thinking I'm going to die and nothing's wrong with me at all. He's just tripping. I'm like, so many weird things happened to me right after surgery. It was kind of funny.
So the real work for Doug is going to start now. He has done well, but now it's time to face his emotional issues if he wants to succeed long term.
Look at that. He's flexing on y'all. Now, yeah, the surgery 100% saved my friggin' life. I'm so happy with it. But I still have some work to do on eating healthier because I don't have the healthiest diet. I just count my calories. I still need to work on a lot of that stuff. I'm still working on building some muscle and stuff like that. Ooh, getting big, guys, getting big. But, lose pounds, gain inches, like and subscribe. See you guys later. Peace.